What's up, everybody? It's Danny Gould with the Gould team selling Silicon Valley. And today we are talking about how to create wealth in real estate. And I get this question asked a lot. And actually, yesterday I was solicited by a student, actually at San Jose State, that pinged me randomly. And he said, "Hey, Danny, I really want to talk about ways to create wealth in real estate." And he was naming off multifamily and flipping and wholesaling and all this different stuff. And I think that there's a lot of misconceptions and that there's also a lot of misinformation out there on how to get started in real estate. And so I just want to talk a little bit about my opinion on what is best in order for you to create wealth in real estate. There's so many investors in real estate. And so when you are looking for a good opportunity, right? When you're looking for a good opportunity, you can't go where the money already is. You have to go where the money's going to be. Do you understand what I'm saying there, right? If you are going to an overinflated, or if you're entering an overinflated market, the chances of you capitalizing on a tremendous amount of growth is next to nothing. So when you are looking for a potential investment property and you want to capitalize on great appreciation returns in the short term, you're going to want to look for something that is about to pop. You're going to want to look for a location that's about to pop, not somewhere that's already popped. At the end of the day, you really have to ask yourself, do you want to be sexy or do you want to be rich? Want to be sexy, like, okay, go where the money is and tell all your friends that you have an amazing property and so, and they're going to be like, oh my God, like, oh my God. Yeah, they're gonna ooh and they're gonna ah, but that's about it. It's like, a nice fancy Rolex. Like, everyone's gonna say like, oh my God, that's amazing, but what does that really get you? Nowhere, right? So in terms of investing your money, you want to be smart with it and you want to go where the money's going to be. Now, let's talk about, wow, my arm's tired. Now, let's talk about different ways to attain wealth, because really there's either appreciation or there's cash flow, right? And there's arguments for both. And this is just in this, there's other ways to create wealth in real estate. I'm like getting off subject here, but really, if you're looking at the appreciation game, right? Then you're going to park your money there long term, and you want to look for somewhere where the money is going to be. Does that make sense? Okay, got it? Good. Now, let's talk about the cash flow, which is the alternative, right? Now, a lot of great cash flow areas are going to be C, D, and F areas, meaning you're living in the slums, not living, but you own property in areas that aren't the greatest in terms of, stature, but the rents are good, right? And the property is easily rentable. Not only that, but because it's a kind of a not so good area, shall I say shitty? Since it's a shitty area, you're pretty much guaranteed to have a low entry rate. Low entry rate meaning the purchase price is going to be rather low, right? And you're going to be green in terms of cash on cash, right? So, and maybe even in terms of, if you have a mortgage, the whole point is to create cash flow over time, right? And then once you pay the property off, then it becomes a mega cash cow, right? We're talking, if you're renting out a property for $2,000 a month, think about it. You own the property outright. You're renting it out for $2,000 per month. That's $24,000 a year, minus all your expenses. You're looking a little south of $20,000, but think about that. You own 20 of those bad boys. What you got? Psst, damn. You pick up one property like that per year. Where you at? You're golden is what you're at, So start young. and be smart. Don't go where the money already is. You know, if you're a very savvy investor, don't do this on your first try. But you know, if you're a little more advanced, think about this. You know, commercial. When there's a lot of construction going on, right? Like right there. When there's a lot of construction going on, residential construction, you know that in 3 years, those people, they're gonna need groceries, and they're gonna need haircuts, and they're gonna need dry cleaning, and you know, all that jazz. I was trying to think of something funnier, but couldn't think of it. So they need all that stuff, and obviously the commercial properties are going to, their value is going to go up. All this commercial space around here, the values are going to go up, right? Because at the end of the day, these people need basic amenities, right, around them. So when you see a lot of new construction going on, residential, pick up some commercial property. I guarantee you in 2 years, it's going to be worth a lot more, because when you look at commercial, obviously you're looking at the cash flow, right? The cash flow in terms of rent, right? So if the rent goes up 20, 30 cents a square foot, that's a significant difference. That's a significant increase, and your property is going to appreciate, okay? So that's commercial. Now, let's talk about flipping and wholesaling. Wow. So flipping is an amazing business to get into if you can afford to get into it, right? And there are a lot of savvy investors out there. So my advice to you is, if you've never flipped a home before, don't do it without adult supervision, okay? Make sure that you find a group of individuals. There's a lot of meetings out there. There's a lot of networking groups. Go find somebody, latch on to them, you know, put some of your money into their deal and have them show you the ropes. And then maybe you'll even become partners, you know, because at the end of the day, most of these organizations, most of these people don't flip homes on their own. They belong to organizations, you know, they belong to LLCs, limited liability, and these LLCs are actually the parties that purchase and rehab the properties, and each individual in the organization has a different role, right? And so that is generally the best way to do it. If you're just getting into it and you're a little nervous, you're a little hesitant, I would do it that way. Wholesaling is another great way to do it. A lot of flippers wholesale to other flippers. Okay, so again, you know, wholesaling is risky, and I personally, you know, if you're gonna wholesale, you might as well just sell real estate, you know, because I make, you know, most real estate agents, if you hustle, you're gonna make so much more than a wholesaler, right? And so wholesaling progresses to flipping. So my suggestion to you again would be, if you're gonna wholesale, just latch onto a flipper. You're gonna come across wholesale opportunities, and you know, wholesaling, if you're doing that for a full-time job, it is very difficult. You know, it's very difficult, depending on your market. You know, I'm talking from Silicon Valley, and it's excruciating here. There's not that many homes for sale to begin with, and to find wholesale deals is just a completely other beast. So anyways, that's pretty much all I've got for you guys. I hope that this helped. Please make sure to leave a comment if you have any comments. Is my hair like, do you not like my hair? Do you like my hair? Don't comment that, actually, but you know, if you have any comments on the lighting, I don't know, just let me know. Let me know what you think. I'm sorry, but anyways, yeah, make sure to like the video. Make sure to subscribe to this channel. We do vlog style content, we do informational vids, and we get weird. We get really weird. So anyways, guys, it's Danny Gould with the Gould team, selling Silicon Valley, and we're outie. Beat.